Listen to me, folks. Life is tough. It throws everything it's got at us. But I want you to hear me loud and clear. We rise together. We live in a world that tries to pull us apart. Divisions, distractions, disagreements. And when we look around, sometimes it feels like it's easier to stand alone. But I'm here to tell you, that's not the way forward. The way forward is through unity, through strength in numbers, and through coming together. You see, when you find a purpose, a goal that's bigger than yourself, you've got a reason to fight. You've got something that pulls you out of bed every single morning. And when we all have that common purpose, that's when the magic happens. That's when we start doing the impossible because we do it together. There will be challenges, my friends. I don't care who you are, what your background is, or where you're from. Life will knock you down. It's not about avoiding the punches. It's about how you get up. It's about how you rise when everything seems stacked against you. And when you rise, you don't rise alone. We've got a responsibility to one another. We've got to lead with integrity, with purpose. You don't get anywhere without lifting the people around you. Each of us can impact the world in a way that echoes through generations. It only happens when we take action, when we refuse to stay silent, when we take responsibility. Perseverance, you better believe it. When things get tough, that's when we push harder. Don't tell me you can't keep going, because we will keep going together. The world needs you. It needs your talent, your strength, your love. And trust me when I say, the impact of a positive mindset, of a resilient attitude, will take you places. You'll inspire those around you just by showing up and doing your part. So I'm asking you right now to look at the person next to you. Say it loud, say it proud. We rise together and know that the legacy we create today, the future we build, will be a reflection of how we came together, lifted each other, and made the world a little better. So let's go, let's rise together. In life, we often face pressures and challenges that seem to separate us, whether it's personal struggles, societal divisions, or differences in opinion. But one undeniable thing is the fact that we are stronger when we unite, when we come together with purpose and resolve. Rising together means transcending the boundaries that the world tries to place between us. It means acknowledging that our strength lies not in standing alone, but in lifting each other, supporting one another, and walking side by side toward common goals. The first step in rising together is understanding that unity is not just an ideal, it is a practical, powerful force that can change everything. At the core of every great movement, every significant achievement is a shared sense of purpose. It's easy to get caught up in our individual lives and forget that what we're after is something bigger than ourselves. But when we find that common purpose, whether it's in the fight for justice, the pursuit of equality, or simply striving for a better life for our families, everything changes. That purpose is what binds us together and drives us forward. It's what motivates us when the road is hard, and it's what keeps us going when things seem impossible. When we are all pushing toward the same goal, we become unstoppable. And make no mistake about it, there will be adversity. Life doesn't hand out success on a silver platter. We will encounter setbacks, failures, and moments where everything seems like it's falling apart. But that's where true strength is forged. When faced with adversity, we don't crumble, we rise. But we don't rise in isolation. We rise because we have others beside us, cheering us on and pulling us up when we're struggling. But no, we rise because in those darkest moments, we don't just think of ourselves. We think of the people who are counting on us, who are fighting the same fight, who believe that together we can overcome anything. Strength comes from the support of those around us. We can't do it all alone. We don't have to. The strength of a team, the power of a community, is far greater than the strength of any individual. When we put our resources, our skills, and our hearts together, we create something far stronger than any one person could ever achieve on their own. There's a power in unity that can move mountains. When we work together, we multiply our potential and make the impossible possible. But rising together isn't just about teamwork. It's about personal responsibility. Each one of us plays a part in this collective success. We can't sit back and wait for others to make the change. We must step up and take responsibility for our actions, for our growth, and for the impact we have on those around us. When we take ownership of our role in the bigger picture, we elevate everyone. We inspire others to do the same. When we show up, give our best, and live with integrity, we set the standard for those who follow. Leadership is crucial in rising together, and the best leaders don't lead from the front, they lead by example. It's not enough to talk about change or motivation. Leadership requires action. It's about showing up every day with authenticity, honesty, and a deep commitment to the people you lead. The moment we begin to lead with integrity, we create a ripple effect. Others see our example and are motivated to follow. Our actions speak louder than any words we could ever say. When we lead with integrity, we foster an environment where everyone can thrive. Resilience is key when the road gets rough. It's easy to give up when you're faced with obstacles, but what makes the difference between success and failure is how we respond to setbacks. Resilience is about getting up after we've been knocked down. It's about pushing through when everything in us wants to quit. But we don't quit. We keep going. We rise because we know that success is not determined by how many times we fall, but by how many times we get back up. When we rise together, we rise stronger. Sometimes it's the smallest steps that make the biggest difference. It's easy to get overwhelmed by the enormity of the task ahead, but every great achievement begins with a single action. Every journey begins with one step forward. Action speaks louder than words. It's not enough to dream, to hope, to wish for change. We must take concrete steps toward our goals. Whether it's helping someone in need, speaking up for what's right, or simply doing your best every day, every small action adds up. And when we all take action together, that's when real change happens. A positive mindset can be a game changer. The way we think about challenges and the way we approach obstacles can make all the difference. A positive attitude doesn't guarantee that everything will go according to plan, but it does guarantee that we'll keep pushing forward no matter what. It's about choosing to believe that things can get better, that there's always a way through, and that together we can overcome anything. The way we think about things tends to get better. Our attitude is contagious. When we choose positivity, we inspire others to do the same. Finally, think about the legacy we want to leave behind. The work we do today and the way we rise together will impact future generations. We are building something that will outlive us, something that will inspire those who come after us. When we rise together, we create a foundation for a better future. Our success becomes the success of those who follow, and we leave behind a legacy of unity, resilience, and collective achievement, coalition. In the end, rising together isn't just about achieving a goal. It's about creating a world where people help each other, support each other, and elevate one another to greater heights. It's about building a community of strength, love, and shared purpose that lasts beyond any individual effort. Together, we rise. And together, we make history. In conclusion, remember this: the power of rising together is not just about what we achieve as individuals, but about what we accomplish when we unite, when we support one another, and when we lift each other. Each of us brings something unique to the table, and when we combine our strengths, there is nothing we cannot overcome. The journey will not always be easy, and there will be moments that test our resolve, but it is in those moments that the true power of unity shines through. Janil du Aron said, "The will of the mighty seals spread through the galaxy." Since we need the support of one another and the sharing through, by embracing our shared purpose, taking responsibility, and leading with integrity, we create an unstoppable force. Through resilience, action, and a positive mindset, we not only change our own lives, but inspire others to do the same. And ultimately, we leave behind a legacy of collaboration, strength, and unwavering commitment to one another. So let us rise together, stronger than ever. Let us face the challenges ahead, not as individuals, but as a united force, determined to create a better future for all. The road may be long, but the journey is worth it, because when we rise together, there's no limit to what we can achieve. Let's go make history together. Thank you for watching. If this message inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay motivated, and remember, when we rise together, there's nothing we can't achieve. See you in the next video.